another fun episode of The Snake, and let's talk about it. Check out this playlist for all the other videos I've done about The Snake, and yeah, let's just dive into it. So this episode was a lot of fun. There was a lot going on, just based on the fact that after Devontae got eliminated in the last episode, it felt like the game was a lot more opened up this episode. It wasn't just Derek versus the boys or Derek versus everybody else. It felt like that elimination truly changed a lot. Now, despite that, the person who got the advantage or disadvantage from Devontae was Derek. And it's like, Amanda and Catherine betrayed him like crazy, and yet he still gave this to Derek. I don't know, honestly, but either way, and it was a challenge disadvantage, which does kind of suck, but it was pretty evident this episode that Derek was in a much better position. The challenge itself, though, was very much like The Snake. All the contestants had to get into a coffin. I don't know what it is about this show, but they love putting people in things, whether it's crates or coffins, boxes, you know, whatever they can find, basically. And basically, it was just being in this coffin and having to basically scratch this black paint, which would then uncover a riddle, which would then allow them to unlock a lock on the coffin and get out. So yeah. And the funny thing to me is that these coffins said, "Here lies." The job title of theirs didn't even say their names, because we still are just doing that for whatever reason. I absolutely love it. So yeah, Derek had his challenge disadvantage, although I'll be honest, I don't even remember what it was, honestly. Like, it was kind of that insignificant. I think it was just that there was a lot more black paint that he had to scratch off, but I don't know. But the person who did end up winning this challenge and becoming the Snake was Jordan. Now, past few episodes, Jordan has just been there, basically just kind of following whatever Catherine is doing. And well, that kind of does become a big thing this episode too, because when Jordan wins, Catherine basically acts like she's also the Snake. She is extremely confident about this, and everyone can see right through it. Everyone can see how much Catherine has been gloating about this, and so that eventually leads into the other big thing this episode, which is that everyone is fully realizing how fake Catherine is and how much of a liar she is. I mean, just about everyone on this cast says something about Catherine this episode. And on top of that, Jordan is really the only one that likes Catherine, and she's really the only one that actually trusts her. And so that then leads into, I don't even know what you'd call it, like a speaker inside of a crate? Because I don't know. The show absolutely loves crates. So inside this crate was a speaker with a bunch of disguised voices to keep everything anonymous, and it was just full of all the cast thoughts on different cast members. So it was basically just exposing what different people thought of different people, basically like movie night from Love Island, but if it was just completely anonymous. Well, I mean, you know, a lot of it was just people saying, oh, this person's a threat, this person's a liar, you know, whatever. Kind of basic stuff in reality TV, really. But some people ended up taking what they said a lot harder, like Frankie and Christine. They really did not like what other people had to say. And to be fair, I get it, because someone said that Frankie was just being used by everyone, and then someone said that Christine's tears are all fake. And even though she didn't really care that much, there were some people saying that McLean is basically just doing everything for Jack and is just completely blinded by him, which is extremely true. But anyways, the only thing that was really weird about this to me was that nothing about Brett was aired in this episode. So either nobody just said anything interesting about Brett, or that has to be it. No one must have said anything interesting about him at all. So, but I mean, that kind of checks out because he doesn't really do anything on the show anyways. But the other really big thing from this is that a lot of people were saying that Catherine was a liar. Now granted, everyone was calling everyone else a threat or a liar in some way, but everyone pretty much feels this way about Catherine in the game right now. And it's pretty much the perception that Jordan is just extremely naive and will just do anything that Catherine says, that she's tied at the hip with Catherine. Like everyone just believes that Jordan is extremely naive, that she can't do anything on her own, that she has no idea what she's doing in a game like this. She doesn't know what she's doing. And to be fair, Jordan definitely did have her moments of being like, you know, she definitely did not know what she was doing at some points. She was kind of freaking out a little bit, but she was having different talks with different people. So the alliance of Jack, Brett, and McLean, they were trying to get Frankie and Alyssa eliminated. A lot of other people were trying to get John eliminated. And I think by the end, it pretty much became a consensus that people just wanted John gone just because he's a politician. It's also probably because he's new. And again, I really don't understand why they had John and Christine join the game late instead of just with everyone else. That's pretty much what it came down to. So for once, it actually seemed like Derek was going to be safe, which was cool. And obviously, you know, I would personally prefer to see Jack, Brett, or McLean go, but I'll take these people going over Catherine or Derek or people like that. So yeah, but we couldn't even get to the saving ceremony on time because there was a huge rainstorm and the snake pit apparently actually flooded. I mean, what else is going to prove to you guys that this show is just absolutely peak? The best reality show out right now. And so just to be even more peak camp, they decided that they were going to save the saving ceremony until sunrise the next day. I mean, I feel like they probably couldn't have just done it like in the living room or something like that, but it was definitely more fun seeing everyone in the snake pit during the day and having them still say stuff like, I'm gonna save this person tonight, even though it's clearly daytime. And of course, we can't go another episode without Catherine actually lying to people, because as much as I've said about people talking about her lying, she has to do some lying. So for another episode in a row, she told Jack that she was gonna save him, and for whatever reason, she completely lied to Christina and said that she was gonna save her. And well, what do you know? Catherine ended up saving neither of them. She saved Alyssa, which completely dumbfounded Jack. It completely shocked Christine. Catherine is truly one of a kind. I mean, she is an icon, honestly. And so in the end, it came down to Christine and John. And well, considering what the consensus of this episode seemed to be, it seemed like John was going to be going home. And then for whatever reason, Jordan ended up saving John, sending home Christine. Like, Jordan told Derek and a couple others that she wanted John out. So I don't know what the hell she is doing, but very, very interesting, very weird, very, very Jordan. Let's just say that. Now Christine will be giving an advantage or disadvantage to someone. I feel like it's probably going to be Catherine, but who knows really. But that was this episode, The Snake. Another great episode. Truly, truly an amazing show. So check out all the videos that I'm doing about The Snake, and also watch The Snake if you're not. Seriously, you're really missing out if you're not. But also, let me know what else you'd like to see me talk about on this channel. Like the video, subscribe for more videos, and yeah, thank you for watching.